Exporting a DigitalOcean Kubernetes cluster allows you to move your application to another environment or create a backup of your cluster configuration. To begin the export process, first ensure you have the DigitalOcean command line tool installed on your machine. You will need to create a service account with the necessary permissions to export your cluster. This can be done by creating a new role with cluster admin privileges and binding it to a service account. Next, you will need to configure your local machine to use the service account credentials to authenticate with your DigitalOcean Kubernetes cluster. This is typically done by updating your kubeconfig file with the service account token. With your service account configured, you can now use the DigitalOcean command line tool to export your cluster configuration. This can be done by running the command to export the cluster configuration to a YAML file. It is also possible to export specific resources or namespaces from your cluster. This can be useful if you only need to move a specific application or component. To do this, you can specify the resource type and name or namespace in the export command. Once you have exported your cluster configuration, you can use it to create a new cluster or restore a backup. It is a good idea to store your exported cluster configuration in a secure location, such as a version control system or encrypted storage. Best practices for exporting a DigitalOcean Kubernetes cluster include regularly backing up your cluster configuration, testing your exported configuration to ensure it works as expected, and using secure methods to store and transmit your cluster configuration. By following these steps, you can successfully export your DigitalOcean Kubernetes cluster and move your application to another environment or create a backup of your cluster configuration. This process can help ensure business continuity and disaster recovery for your applications running on DigitalOcean Kubernetes.